Hey guys, quickly today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys through a shoulder stability series or something that I use for warm-up and part of my shoulder prehab work before my workouts. Now inside the garage gym here and inside my garage gym I use these kind of a modified crossover symmetry or banded selections that I have attached to my yoke, and on this certain selection I have 6 different levels or resistances in the bands, and what I'm using is a very light band, primarily because the goal of this series, it's a 5-part series, is not strength. The goal here is not how much load I can put on this, but primarily thinking about motor control and exhibiting proper scapular position and torso position throughout movement. So what we'll do is we'll quickly go through the 5 movements and then talk about how we can implement them into our programming, okay? So the very first movement is a bent over lat pull down. Again, from down on a cable column, I'm just happening to use these bands here. So what we're gonna do is bend over to about a 45-degree angle, set the torso, and this actually applies to all the movements that we're gonna go through, is maintain a neutral position and maintain a compact, proper shoulder position throughout. This is key. What I see a lot of times in practice is people utilizing the bands, one, overloading them and starting to throw through these exercises and not getting the same benefit out of them, and also not maintaining their actual positions. This should be a mind-muscle connection exercise focusing on good mechanics, okay? So first exercise, arms are slightly pulled out in front, knees are slightly externally rotated, or the femurs are, back is set, and all I'm gonna do is just pull the bands directly back towards my hips. As I'm doing that, I want no dump, and I'm gonna maintain that neutral position with, again, compact shoulders, and I'll go through my repetitions here and finish somewhere between 6 and 10 repetitions of each of these. Our goal is not fatigue, because our job is not strengthening, not hypertrophy, but motor control, okay? So we want to stay out of any fatigue or exhaustion states, okay? As soon as we're on that, we stand up, hit good posture, tighten the torso down, and into a basic old school T, or just a standing reverse fly, whatever you want to call it, okay? Where our focus now shifts from depression and downward rotation towards straight retraction, okay? Same thing, 6 to 8 repetitions here. This one instantly turns into the old school Y. So exact same concept, but on a different angle, focusing on not excessive elevation of the shoulders. From that, we're going to a face pull or a W, where the elbows are going to drop back, the hands are going to float over top of the elbows, and we're going to have a slight external rotation moment as we're going through that. And again, each one of these 6 to 8 reps. The next one, we're going to flip around. This will be the last one, and it's a 2-phase movement, which involves a fly, a chest fly, with that corkscrew finish that we've talked about in a few other videos, okay? So it'll look something like this. Hands can traditionally be a little bit lower to set that position. Fly forward, pinkies rotate, and push. Reset the shoulders, and come back through the fly. Back towards the top, rotating, and push. Now again, from the front, what this would look like, get rid of that. Fly, rotate and push, reset, fly. Fly, rotate, and push. And again, the rotation and push is designed to help us get into that external rotation about the humerus and that lockdown shoulder position, as well as, this is pretty much a push-up plus position, but getting proper serratus position, getting proper serratus initiation versus doing this, where you'll always see that dumping in the elevation. So this kind of stops that from happening, and that's one of our tools, which we have other videos on for teaching press mechanics and scapular positions and initiation of press and a bench press, things like that. So those are your 5 exercises, guys, and again, primary concern here, motor control, so not loading. It's not important how much we load this. It is important, though, that you're at practicing good positions, okay? And again, stay out of fatigue, stay out of exhaustion, and keep it as a warm-up exercise, all right? Good stuff, guys.